Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over how much the Cayenne has cost me, how much all the components have cost, the lift, wheels, tires, every single thing that's allowed me to live out of the car. I've gotten a lot of questions about it. Also, how reliable is it, how much I've spent on maintenance, things like that. I'm going to include everything in this list. So I'm going to also break up the video into parts so you can see kind of what you want to see out of the video rather than watching the whole thing. So we're going to start with the cost of the car. It's a 2009 or 2008 Porsche Cayenne S. I bought it with 125,000 miles for $9,000. You can find it for more, you can find it for less. You can buy turbo models, you can buy turbo S's. I bought the Cayenne S because it's cheaper model, still does well off-road, has power, and it's still reliable. So that's why I chose this one. Okay, so as far as everything on the roof goes, up there, we've got the Eurowise V2 roof rack with the light bar. That cost me $1,490. We also have the Yakima Roadshower 4L, so it's the fourth model of the Roadshower. It's the large version, so it holds 10 gallons. I bought that for $550. My tool roof box, it's the Motion XT XL version, so it retails at $800. The Rhino Rack Sunseeker awning for $350. Rising plates that I had custom made by Life Motorsports, or from Life Motorsports, they cost me $60. They allow me to have the roof box on there and also the other bars on the roof rack. Okay. Other exterior mods. So I have the WeatherTech sun visors. They allow me to have the windows cracked or open when it's raining, or also to get some air in there at night with still maintaining privacy in the vehicle. I have the Eurowise ditch light brackets. Originally got them with the like $20 night lights they offer, but they immediately got condensation in them. So I ended up buying the Baja Designs Squadron Sport wide cornering lights. Those were $215.70 from Amazon. Hood vinyl, Porsche side vinyl stripe, rear vinyl. So just all the black vinyl that I've done around the car. If you were to do that yourself, it would cost you about $150 in materials. At a shop, it'd probably be a lot more, but it is what it is. LED license plate lights. These are one of the first things I did to the car. Also, makes a huge difference rather than the yellow crappy lights that come factory. Modifications to the car. Some of the other things could be considered modifications, but these are what I consider to be modifications. So we've got the muffler delete. Also, like literally the first thing I did to the car. Made it 10 times more fun, louder, cooler, sounds way better. $350 is what I paid for that at a random muffler shop that I went to. Eurowise 4-inch lift, which cost me $995. Eurowise tubular upper control arms, $629. New OEM lower control arms with PowerFlex polyurethane bushings, $87 plus $72 plus $450 is how much I spent for the lower control arms. Alpha Echo 18-inch by 9-inch wheels, $1,363. Nitto Trail Grapplers in 33 by 12.5, $1,456 just for the tires. Plus $250 for the TPMS sensors, and then $120 for install. The Trigger wireless controller that I have installed, basically so I can run all my lights and everything from inside the vehicle. I never have to pass through the firewall if I want to wire lights. It's made life 10 times simpler, and I think Porsche has 2 firewalls that you have to pass through if you do want to do that. I'm not going to do that, so the Trigger wireless system has worked perfectly. Okay, so next we're going to move to the interior part of the car. For interior, we have window tint. I spent $350 on window tint to give me more privacy while I'm sleeping in there, so people can't just walk up and see what I have inside. Makes a huge difference, especially keeping the heat out. So the only thing that's not tinted is the windshield because it has a small crack in it. Once I replace the windshield for $300, I will then have it tinted. Okay, the ceiling cargo net I have in the back to keep my jackets in, up top, that was $22 from Amazon. WeatherTech floor mats and the trunk liner. I don't use the rear seat mats or the trunk liner anymore since I have it built out. I just have the 2 front ones, but that cost me $340. I have the Cayenne Molle grid panels. Those cost me $305. They're the aluminum grid panels I have on the back windows so that I can hang stuff up there or do anything. Right now it just kind of holds my fan so I can sleep at night. My Goal Zero battery / generator. So from REI, if you don't buy it on sale, it's $2,000. The Dometic fridge that I have, I think it's the FX35 or 33. That cost me $900. The Teton 2X cook stove, $150. Pot and pan set, $105. Amazon Basics mattress that I cut in half, essentially. So I bought it from Amazon like a year ago. I used it as an actual like my actual mattress inside the house that I was living in. So it cost me $250. My Rumple puffy blanket that I have, that like it's good in all seasons, all temperatures, or anything like that. Keeps me warm, and it also doesn't get very stinky. So that was $200. Okay. So now we're gonna move to the final part, and that is mechanical. So as far as mechanical goes, when I first bought the car, it had a couple mechanical problems. One of them that I could not trace down. So as soon as I left the dealership, I ended up having the problem and I couldn't solve it. I wasn't receiving check engine light. It ended up being the crankshaft positioning sensor. The symptoms were that I would come to a stoplight, the car would die, I would finally get it to start again. I think the starter was bad at the time also. So it would finally start, and then it would be in limp mode. And it would only have maybe a third to a half of the power of the car, which sucked, couldn't figure it out. Finally threw a check engine light. So I replaced that, it was all good. Also replaced the air filters in the car. So there's 2 of them, one on each side of the car. Those were $31. Crankshaft positioning sensor was $41. Spark plugs and coil packs, $347.71. Water pump, thermostat, pulley, and coolant, $402.52. I replaced the starter in the car also. That was $249 and a few hours of work. Wasn't too terrible. Rear window popper and windshield wiper arm, $45 plus $78. I replaced the rear brakes in this car. They cost me $267. Most of this stuff I've gotten from FCP Euro. Great company. Also get oil changes through them, lifetime warranty and everything. Send the oil change back after you use all the oil. So, serpentine belt, Euro parts, aluminum pulley. So 2 weeks after I replaced the water pump and water pump pulley, I had the water pump pulley shatter on me. It basically just snapped in half while I was driving the car. It also took out the serpentine belt with it, so I had to buy those. So I went with the aluminum Euro parts the second time. So I replaced that right before this trip to Oregon. Okay. So now we're gonna go to the actual full total of the car and how much I've spent on it in the last 6 months on parts and modifications, not including oil changes, not including gas, not including labor costs, lift install, and multiple alignments. So the total cost came out to be $25,716. So if you were going to buy a Cayenne, you could do this for much cheaper. You could essentially just buy the lift and then keep the wheels that are on it and then buy bigger tires, or however you want to do it. But you could do it expensive, you could do it cheap. You can also buy a Cayenne for $5,000, depending on which one you get. So if I were to buy, let's say, a Jeep Wrangler or a Toyota 4Runner or anything more practical, it would have been a higher cost of entry. So say I bought a 2008 4Runner, I think those are going for maybe $15,000 or more. You could buy newer ones for that, but still, I would have ended up spending a lot more money on the car rather than the actual stuff that I'm putting on it and putting inside of it. So it ends up being cheaper in the long run to buy the Porsche rather than a 4Runner or a Tacoma or anything else. So I have found this as the best option. This works best for me. It might not work best for everyone else. Availability of parts kind of sucks because I had to wait 5 days to receive the aluminum pulley and serpentine belt, but also because it was 4th of July weekend. All in all, I love the Cayenne. I wouldn't have picked any other vehicle, and I love just thrashing this thing off-road, as you guys can tell. You guys have seen my other YouTube videos, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm going to continue to make content. So if you want to see more Cayenne stuff, if you are still interested in what I'm doing, living out of this full-time and traveling, please subscribe. Please like the video. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over the cost of how much the Cayenne... Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over the cost... Fuck. Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over the cost... Why do I keep saying that? Hey guys,